welcome back. Wolfpack members, construction, like, got equipment operator and Tommy. Steam, you go and watch. Welcome, Tommy UK's stream. Please tune in next week because October 11th we'll be doing a live stream with the developers, and we could ask them some questions through the YouTube live stream, as well as questions that we've got prepared for them, and maybe get you guys some long-awaited answers. Okay, so Jacob, today, what are we doing today? Here we got some pretty good contracts to work on.
I believe we've been given a job already, so let's go ahead and take a look at the requirements.
So some excavation, some concrete, of course, construction simulator without prefab walls. I love getting more concrete. Oh, it looks like we're using everything. We've got spruce beams coming from the sawmill as well, and then finishing it off with some excavation. This is going to be a very... Now, should we survey the excavation area and decide whether or not 2 excavators is a good idea, or...
Sounds like a good idea.
If we just all 3 of us get in, it's all 3 of us. I'm going to take a taxi while you guys load up the ex. Tommy, are you our designated driver?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to jump, take a taxi there, and I'll let you guys do your thing. Wow.
Awesome.
Well, this is a nice construction. All right.
That was a pretty fast taxi.
Yeah. These Lyft drivers are getting a lot more effective today. All right, so the excavation site's pretty, and we also have a tower crane location, so we can get the guys down here to build the tower crane as well for the transportation of materials. And I'm sure the wall frames, the fabricated walls, are going to be put into place with that tower. The excavation's kind of strange shape. It's not a typical square. It has a lot of jutting points. And, I'm guessing that some kind of a wraparound or a room for an addition later. Maybe they're going to be planting a garden in the front. I'm not sure, but it's not a typical square. I think 2 excavators are going to be perfect for this spot. 2 36s should, 1 on each side, and then work our way towards the center. I'll bring the half-pipe trucks. We'll probably need and a couple of the red half-pipe trucks as well. And while you guys excavate, I'll haul the soil away.
We actually only own one the 936 excavator.
We gotta change that. This is a big company. Come on, we're growing.
We have Liebherr A918, if you feel as though that would be suitable as a secondary machine.
Oh, I don't think so. This plot looks pretty big. And they're paying us 100 to clear out this spot. The excavation is going to be a excavation job.
I'll load up the 936. I'm going to do a quick walk around inspection.
Okay. I'm not purchased. I'm going to take a loan from put it on the company. I'm going to send share of the
Oh, nice.
and of course, Jacob, you'll also get your sign-on bonus. This is for materials and for vehicle purchases. You're gonna have to pay it back over time, but I think with enough contracts, we found fine. Yeah. That should tide over any vehicle expenses that we have and any certain accidents that we might have on the construction site.
We all clear?
Yes, sir.
Let's walk down.
I may have to stop my Discord stream. I'm losing some words in the conversation.
Yes, we're picking that up. We'll notice it until.
My Steam stream is still live or available when anybody wants to view it. So.
That red semi-trailer has got to be the hardest. I think anyone that has tried to use the red trailer on Construction 15 knows that it is a very delicate process.
Sure
So
is.
we had them on with us. Alright. So Tommy's going to haul the excavator to the site. Jacob, do you want to grab one of the half-pipe trucks and...
Sure thing. And follow you guys?
And we will be right behind you.
Okay.
I have red vehicles right now. This is...
Oh, I've got quite a red light behind you.
No worries.
I'll just hang here and block up the street.
That's alright. Traffic won't mind.
Remove.
Now, equipment operator, do you prefer to drive in first person or do you like third person?
I like to drive with the cab view, first person.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's also my current preferred view, what I'm currently using, but when it gets to the tricky manoeuvres, I do usually flip to third person, especially with something this like.
Yeah, my preference is toggling between uh, cab view and third person. I do enjoy using cab view for like the wheel loader or the excavator. Driving not so much. I'm not very good at the driving yet. But I do like the third person as well, especially when I have construction operators with us. So I really get a feel for what they're doing and what I'm doing. It makes me feel a part of something bigger.
For sure.
Nice day today.
Sure is, makes a change.
Get the red light ready. You hit one, you hit them all.
Yeah, that's true.
I have the right of way.
Can I do it?
Oh, that's a red car. I see him.
He's in a rush.
Now he's just gonna sit there in the way. Wow. Special.
Must have learned to drive him.
Get around the Arc de Triomphe.
Here's. Do not need to be rear-ending and an excavator at the same.
By the way, did I tell you that my excavator license has expired?
Oh no.
Now, I may choose to have this up on the sidewalk on the opposite side of the road, just for obvious ease of manoeuvring.
I'm gonna park it right. I have to step back into the office for a minute. You guys take care. You're back in like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so, maybe 20.
All right.
All right, guys, good luck with everything. I will be right back. I'll still be on site, just at the office.
Surely.
All clear?
All clear to reverse. Hopefully I've left you enough room, or I can pull forward if you need to.
You let me know.
Yeah, all clear behind you. I'm going to go and pull forward another few feet just to give you a bit more room.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, clear when you're ready. Nothing behind you apart from the pedestrian that's just sort of walking straight through the middle of everything like she's a ghost.
One moment, I'm going to turn up your volume. Okay.
You do have another ghost just behind you at the moment, about to walk seamlessly through your vehicle. And out the front, all clear. Doesn't appear to be any traffic on this section of the road at the moment. She's a speedy one. Where would you like this truck, alongside or
I think
where it is
it's
now?
I think it's fine right there.
Yeah, I haven't really had any difficulty hearing you. I did get some dropout from Wolf though from time to time.
His audio is cutting in and out.
Yes, sir.
His internet connection speed.
I think maybe the next instance that we look into, I may choose to do a full restart of everything before getting involved. Just freshen up the connection and whatnot. I really I should refresh my ticket.
You know what's nice about this machine?
It looks very smooth.
It has the Trimble system on it.
Oh, tell me more.
It's an assistive system.
We have a digger assistant.
Tells you when you're at the right depth.
I did not know that. But that'll also be why
Grade
my
assist.
digger is right. Yes, I think I'll have to go and revisit my training, get my ticket refreshed, and be a little bit more diverse in my vehicle operation. Very nice, tidy excavation. I don't know if you played Gold Rush, the game, but
No,
if you have,
I don't believe in digging up the earth for gold.
That's true.
A house is more important than a bracelet, but I'm sure that gold is used for a lot of applications that have utility.
This is true.
Do you want to bring the truck back?
Is that good for you, sir?
Mm-hmm.
currently at 16 meters in the half pipe. 17.3.
Hi, Tommy.
Good day to you, sir. I'll try not to distract you too much.
Am I okay to pull forward a little here?
Yes, sir. You probably get away with maybe about 1.5 feet, not much more. You're already overhanging a little bit on your right track. Yeah, you should be stable there.
There we go. Alrighty. Let's think for a second here. So we can bring it back that way. Which seems to make sense. Whoops.
Oopsie daisy.
Good thing that's extra reinforced.
A little bit of red paint will be fine. Do you want to have the half pipe on the same orientation as before?
Sure. Yes.
There's probably about one more bucket in there. That's 20 metres. I'll swap her over. I'll take a quick trip up the road, go and get rid of this current load that we have in the other truck. You be careful there on site by yourself.
Yes, sir.
Does the CB radio transmit all the way to you over there from where I am?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. It's really satisfying when you get to a point where you can tip your load.
Actually, I can come back and clean that up at the end. Alrighty.
I'm heading back your way. I heard we might be meeting an interesting guy on Friday on site.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't recall his name. I saw a memo floating around about it. Sounds like he's into R&D or something, like developmental stuff, trying to advance construction, move it on to the next level.
Hey, Tommy.
Hello, I'm just arriving back again. How goes the dig?
I think it goes okay.
Oh, looks good from here. Oh, such a shame. Probably could do gain just another foot or so, but you might be a bit unstable if you do. Just watch your back end swing there. Can give you a little bit more room to walk, give them a move over. she's full up, I'll swap you over.
Okay.
I'll be back shortly. Heading off to the gravel pit, go and get rid of the dirt.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back.
How?
Grey Wolf's back with coffee, so I'm taking a 2-minute break.
That
I
was
had
the
to
plan.
I had to take the wife to the chiropractor. That is the duty of a dutiful husband.
Sure is.
So, Jacob, you're still excavating.
Yes, sir.
Doing excellent job. Looks like we're almost finished with that. What have we got to do? I believe there was some materials to pick up from material. We got some concrete to pour first. Okay. Drain pipes, wall primer.
I'll be back shortly. I'm just heading off to the gravel plant to get rid of the second truckload of dirt.
Do you need me to pull up the other?
It's on site at the moment, so he should be alright.
Oh,
No,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we only just did a recent swap over, so he should have capacity in that to do what he needs, I think.
Perfect.
Should. I don't know if the batteries are running out in your walkie-talkie. I lose the odd word here and there.
Jen, let me see. Yeah, it could be my connection. Could even be. I had the microphone kind of far away from my face. looks real smooth.
Yeah, he's doing a fantastic job there.
I haven't done this in a while, so I feel anxious. Do you
Yeah,
want
you're
to?
doing a fabulous job.
Can you pull your truck up?
Let me jump into it. You pulled up.
Yeah. I'm gonna carve the pink line that you're... Well, actually, let me take a look really quick. I'm gonna carve out the middle section. If you could pull up and left a bit more. So just give me room to position, basically.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'll be heading back shortly. Some guy's got the paperwork all screwed up about the weighbridge, so he's taking his time to.
I'm bringing the concrete mixer to the gravel plant, and I'm gonna load this thing up.
Let's hope that guy's finished his shift by the time you get there.
Yeah, I don't want to get wrapped up in paperwork.
Oh man, he's like really an aficionado for it.
Just fill the container. I'll sign my name. You guys do the rest.
If only it was that easy. I'm out though, so. Might have made some time up on a legal turn at a stop sign, but hey.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'd let myself get all excited about the paperwork and pay attention to what I was doing. We're good again now.
I gotta take it easy. Trying to cruise around these corners and going too fast.
Wait till you load it on the way back.
So do you have any questions for the developers come October 11th that you would like to ask? It's looking like we'll have Manuel. Renee has not confirmed yes or no, so we could have an open spot for you if you'd like to join. And if you have any questions that you want to ask for the community or for yourself, feel free to write them down, and then come October 11th, we can get some answers.
Cool.
The reason I would really like Renee there is because he's the CEO of the company, and if there's anyone to run ideas by or ask questions, it would be Renee, because he'll typically know who to transfer those ideas to, and he's also got the power to make those suggestions in the cabinet of development that's around the game that they're working on. I am excited to find out whether or not they're using Unreal Engine, which I'm strongly certain they are, or if they're just using another Unity version, which would be kind of a shame.
Yeah, I think the Unreal's got the potential to do the next step that they sound like they're trying to do.
The Unreal or the Unity?
The Unreal.
Really? Which engine do you think they would use?
That's $1 million question. I don't haven't followed the development only because I haven't really found avenues to closely follow, which is probably my laziness more than anything else. I had a quick search when a couple of months ago there was rumblings about a late fourth quarter release of the next iteration for the PC. So of course everybody's excited and whatever, but I didn't find too much that isn't, I don't know, speculation more than anything else. I want some cold hard facts.
Yes, yeah, we all do, and we really hope to get some of those cold hard facts when we have the chance to ask the developers some questions.
Can you slide your truck forward?
Sure can. Just forward in a straight line.
Yeah, I'm gonna reposition.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah, I think it's depending if they're able to sort of give a specific time frame, how long they're going to be around, and so on. It'd be a good idea to sort of give them whatever the questions are in advance. Some people don't do well with Q&A, or it gets a bit out of hand sometimes. I don't think anybody's trying to put anybody on the spot, but sometimes it can end up that way.
Yeah, we definitely don't want them to feel trapped or cornered. Manuel is pretty good about answering questions without seeming like he's under the gun. And Renee as well, but Renee would usually try to give you something that you can hold on to, where Manuel is a little more elusive. He will do his best to kind of keep you salivating over the information. Well, Renee will give you a little something, maybe a snack, nothing that is groundbreaking and revealing, but just enough for you to sate your palate.
That's a fine art in itself.
It certainly is. And they both have a pretty good sense of humor from my past experience. Manuel especially. So I'll be excited. Hopefully we can get both of them, and let's see if the community gets behind it and they join the live stream and ask some questions. Maybe make some suggestions for them to write down and take to work. I don't know how far along they are. If we're lucky, maybe they can give us a hint at how far along they are.
Well, imagine if there's some release footage that could be dropped into the stream at some point. Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. That would be. Alright, so I'm bringing the concrete mixer to the job site. It's full. Okay.
Awesome.
I'm going to grab the trailer concrete mixer because we're going to need a lot of concrete. And I'm going to load that sucker up as well.
Awesome.
It's a little rocky there.
Yeah, I might have to change some of the teeth before the next section will work. I can take a moment to have a quick inspection before you start. I was subcontracting the other day for a chap, mainly running the flat high level crane, concrete actually, and people say that it's a virtual effect that you get when messing around with those machines, but let me tell you, I got a definite sense of height feeling whilst I was doing some work there.
Within simulation?
Yes, sir. Job site just up the road from here, I believe.
Interesting. I was hoping to get a cup of coffee before, but it's alright. We'll finish this out.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool job that had some similar elements to what we're doing today with the wall sections and the high crane, the cement pouring and so on and so forth. Yeah, it was some good experience. Yep, I think that makes her full.
Alright, so I'm taking the trailered cement truck to the gravel plant, and I'm gonna have that filled up. Looks like it's about 3/4 full already. No, you're fine.
Tommy, I need to reposition.
Okay, so I'll get out of your way.
Let's see.
How hefty do you think the last part of the excavation is going to be?
We're almost done. Oh, I don't know. It might be an add-on, like it might be something that we need to do with a small excavator.
Yeah, I think so as well. It looks like they're only going to be paying us 17 grand for it, so we might just use the A918.
I mean, if we can do it with the 936, we already have that on site.
I guess we'll have to see once they plot it out.
Okay.
If it's like this tiny little thing. I don't think the 936 would be overkill. But if it's a decent sized garden, then a couple scoops with the 936 and we just made profit in no time.
Right, I was thinking if we've already got it on site and it's here, we can save some hauling costs.
Just don't pay the drivers, that's all.
Whoa! I'm heading off site back to the gravel works.
Okay. I see you're on the way to the gravel plant.
Yes, sir. Was that guy still there?
Oh, Greg? Yeah, he's still there. Shift changes soon though. Probably right after I finish loading up this concrete mixer. Alright.
Alright. I mean, he's got the barrier up, but he's shouting something out the window about something or other. I'm just gonna head on and do it. There's always one.
Alright. One thing I would love to see in the future version is a more streamlined way to fill the concrete mixers, because this can be such a pain.
Agreed.
Okay. And just as I say that, it was super easy. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty proficient with the concrete pump if we're gonna need it. Does anyone else want to volunteer for the concrete pumping? I take that as a solid no.
Hey, if you're proficient and you enjoy doing it, why not?
Alright, I will definitely do that. We are definitely going to need some materials. I don't believe the prefab walls at the wall factory are going to be ready yet, so unfortunately we cannot pick those up per. But I do know that while the cement is being laid, we could definitely pick up the materials from the material trader.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty stocked up on back orders at the wall fabrication, so they usually pretty much ready to go, bang on time, not often very early.
I'm sure it's pretty stressful for those guys too, crunch time,
Yeah, I'm sure.
trying to keep up with the orders and all.
Especially when you get people coming and wanting to take 2 trailers at a time.
That would be me.
That was me the other day as well.
Oh boy.
That's it. That's 32 they had to deal with in a short space of time. They weren't happy. But I'm pretty sure they understand. You take them some donuts and some hot coffee, and they're good to go.
Ah, that's the trick, huh? Usually they just give me a hard time. Like this trailer semi-truck is giving me right now.
Yeah, they can be a bit wayward from time to time when the weight transfer happens on the back end. That's actually one of the things that I'm hoping will be a little bit revised, the sort of coefficient effect of some of the vehicles.
Yeah, the driving, I'm not sure if I have it set to simulation, but it can be tough sometimes. A little more effective when I'm in an exterior, but internal cab view is tricky, especially when rounding a corner like this.
Hey, you've done it proud. Had at least 3 inches to spare.
Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna pull the trailer up right here. Thankfully we haven't had to bring the escort vehicle in to block the traffic. Typically the traffic becomes quite a nuisance. Alright, and we're done.
A few more scoops here.
I see you want to clean up that pit a little bit. Alright. Do we have concrete pump? Concrete pump. I'm not seeing a concrete. Possibly in the vehicle hall, getting repaired, any maintenance.
Almost there.
Got about 3 meters left to fill this truck.
Yeah, I don't see a concrete pump either. How's your relationship with the guy over at MAN? Does he still want to do some demo of some of his vehicle stock? Maybe we get a good rate.
I think our relationship is still in good standing, but he won't sell to me. He'll only sell to equipment operator now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's tired of giving me discounts.
Okay. I'm just gonna check to see whether Uber still have their license for this district. I know that they've had some fun and games in in London in the UK of recent times, something to do with tax and so on.
Mm.
Okay.
We're all set.
Yep.
Taxi for Tom. Hey, the taxi came past so fast that he scooped me right up as if I disappeared in front of your very eyes.
I thought maybe you jumped in the cab with me. Okay,
Where should I
equipment
park?
operator, I believe we need to purchase a concrete pump from the vehicle dealer.
Okay.
I would just put the 936 on the back of that gooseneck trailer.
He's got that parked in a pedestrian area, and that was a problem before.
Oh, you don't want to destroy the sidewalk with the weight?
I'm gonna put it right here where it's gated off and safe for everybody.
Okay,
Is that alright?
that's fine.
Jacob, the vehicle dealer saying he's happy to authorise collection of the concrete pump with your say. Providing I'm only going to drive it and not operate it, which I've assured him I will. Or rather won't, depending on your point of view.
Okay, so you need me to go to buy a concrete pump?
Yeah, unless
Yes.
you're happy to authorise remotely.
Yeah, you know what? I can make a phone call to the vehicle dealer, and if you're over there, you can pick it up. Does that work for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you could just fax over the purchase order, I think he'll release.
All right.
Alright, so I don't think we're going to need the half-pipe trucks anymore. I'm just going to take these back to the headquarters and have the engineers check for any issues, the brakes. Maybe get the other guys that we pay part-time to clean it.
That sounds like a plan. Just ignore any little some things you see on the back. I don't think that was done today.
You know, we never set up an on-site office here, so I don't see a fax machine here.
Probably do it for the headquarters.
With the promotion, are you able to buy the vehicle yourself?
No.
I don't believe so, no, sir.
Okay. Then I'm going to drive over
I'll try-
to the vehicle dealer.
I think it's a good safety step to have. You get any old duck and dive over here, no high vis vest or anything like that. I think he's just a bit dubious anyway. He said something about a funny accent whilst he was talking on the phone. He's just a bit dubious.
I'm going to purchase the material to the material trader while I'm over here before I take the half-pipe truck home.
when you get a chance and you're next to the to our half-pipe truck, just have a quick check of the chassis ID. There's some identical red ones over here at the vehicle dealer to ours. I'm just not sure they wouldn't do a quick swap on theirs and ours if ours are in better condition.
Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Well, you know, I'm wondering now about that damage that occurred and people saying that there's a little this, a little that, and it hasn't been anything to do with our use.
Whereabouts is the vehicle dealer?
It's actually right down the road of the cornfield. Once you cross the bridge closest to the construction site, you'll see the tower cranes.
How about
And then
from
there's
the
a road that you turn.
from the
Which way are you
overhead
coming
map?
from?
Oh, there it is.
You see it?
Yes. Okay.
Asking me that a year ago, I'd have been like, I don't know. But now I could probably give you directions, like exactly what road to turn down and everything. There's land markers and everything. All right, so the materials are purchased. They are at the materials trader waiting for pickup. I'm gonna have the mechanics at the garage check the VIN numbers and make sure that we have the right half-pipe trucks, since there's some sitting at the vehicle dealer. Those could be for a rival construction company, and if that's so, we could do an inspection with our keys along the exterior.
They're quite nice units to be fair, but
Are they still clean?
look like they've possibly had a tiny bit of road grime on there, whether that was delivery circumstances or not. Although a couple of them seem to have nails in their tyres, so
Oh, that's a new feature.
not quite sure. Is that like an extra grip thing in the cold months, or?
I think that's a new feature that I added for them. They'll like that when they pick it up.
It's a great new feature. I've heard some people say that it increases, reduces MPG though.
It also makes a nice clicking sound when you drive, so people know that you're on site. Alright. I'm maneuvering the other half-pipe truck out of the construction site, but I'm going to keep it near Con Site 1 for the later excavation. I'm just going to move it out of the way.
I'm back now at the home garage area to pick up the flatbed with crane.
Okay.
Ah, yes, I remember being here now. It's been a long time. The last time I was here, they actually had a gigantic Cat 390D excavator parked
Oh.
in the lot. I don't know what they were planning to do with that.
Fun times.
Alright. I'm going to park this app in a civilian parking spot. I'm going to park first and then ask for permission. That way it's just on site. I'm sure the neighbor kids won't mind having a big dump truck down the street.
That would be the best thing ever.
Yes. I know as a kid I would always gawk at the construction sites around the house.
Yeah, most definitely. I remember being an outdoor activity centre, and there was this tree sort of automatic bit of equipment for chopping down trees and cutting them to length. It was absolutely huge, best thing I've ever seen.
Wow. Okay, so we have the concrete pump.
Yes. Would you like me to bring that to site or the low boy?
Uh,
I see you have the pump, so I'll get the low boy.
okay.
I'm in the process of picking up the materials.
Does it have that brand new concrete pump smell?
It does. It
That's nice.
smells like fresh vinyl or something. Like that new car smell, only with a hint of lime.
I'm gonna follow you over to the site.
All right. Let's pray we hit every green light on the way there. So I got the new controller too, which makes it a hell lot easier to maneuver. No more wacky inflatable flailing arm tube excavators. That was extremely. Alright, we got a red light. One thing I could say would be an easy fix for a successor would get rid of the screeching tire sound effects when I hit the brakes.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think it's necessary. I wasn't doing 60. I was only doing 90. Alright.
Sounds like you got a fault with your speedo there. Might want to get that checked as well.
Yeah, the speedometer hasn't been working right. It keeps bouncing between 60 and 90. And I personally, I think I'm only doing 4.
Yeah.
True story though, I took my car in for an alternator fix. And they had it at the shop for a couple days, and when I finally was able to come and get it, I got into the interior and looked at my dashboard, and my speedometer meter was laying on the bottom of the dashboard.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I didn't say anything to the guy because I just wanted to get my damn car back. And for the rest of the time of having that vehicle, I had to gauge my speed by reading the RPMs. Like, okay, I'm in 3rd gear and I'm sitting at 3,000 RPM, so I must be going this fast.
That's very
And
sketchy.
I thought I had it down. I really did, and I was very proud of myself until I had my brothers following me out to town somewhere, and I was leading the pack. And we get to our place, and I said, "So, what do you guys think? Did I do a good job? Was I doing the speed limit?" And they started laughing. They're like, "We were wondering why you were doing 60 in a 45." I was like, "Oh God."
Whoops. So I'm seeing 3 pallets of either blocks or tiles and 2 pallets of tube.
Yeah, I think I accidentally bought 1 extra pallet of wall forms just in case we break some of them on the transfer here.
That's very wise. You never know what the traffic's going to do to you, cause it to brake sharply or something.
Yeah, and I believe the wall forms are I want to say like a sheetrock, if I'm correct on that. And so, being familiar with sheetrock, or in this case wall forms, if you bump a corner on them, then that sheet's pretty much designated for scrap pieces. And if we need 2 pallets of wall forms, it's probably because we're going to be doing a large interior, which. So it's always a good idea to get 1 extra pallet just to take that into account. All right, so concrete pump is getting put in place. I think we'll use the green cement truck to start. Concrete pump or concrete truck, however you'd like to call it.
I'm now leaving the materials dealer.
How's it looking, Jacob? Okay, I'm clear.
I was planning to supervise this part.
All right, I'll pull the concrete pump up, or the concrete truck up.
I've got a mission to make.
What's that?
I may have not paid complete attention to my working time directive.
Uh-oh.
So,
Are the materials stacked properly at least, or drain pipes sitting on top of wall forms?
No, everything's stacked as it should be. It's
Okay.
just that my working time may arrive sooner than I anticipated. In plate form. Oh wow. Some guy just tried to get himself killed by driving straight in front of him. Dude, that concrete pump.
Let's make sure that we've got the rotating lights going on the cement mixer and the concrete pump. We've got the street very well blocked off, but just in case, I do see some pedestrian traffic.
Yeah, the cement truck's got its lights on. I'll make sure to turn these on. These should be on now. There we go. All right.
I think I might just manoeuvre the flatbed over towards the end of the road just to encourage people to take a different route.
Okay.
something that I haven't used all too often. Ended up using doing jobs that have always had the high crane. So I used the kind of concrete bucket.
Oh, okay.
The only downside to that is it can be a little bit tricky to work with if you're in a windy situation.
Oh yeah, you would definitely need some guys on the ground to help guide it.
That looks like some high-risk pouring to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe some guys that don't really mind checking into the hospital in case they get bumped or.
I haven't done concrete pouring in a long time, but I typically dip the stick right into the form.
I think I avoid just because I don't want the. I don't have any guys on the ground actually guiding it in. I have to use skill shots and waste concrete.
You must have a good camera system on that lead here.
It's a pretty good one, yeah. There's a reason this machine was 275,000.
Or
Okay.
does it have an auto aim system?
It's all manual and it takes a lot of skill. It's been quite a while since I've used it, but as you can see, I'm pretty efficient with it. Just about as efficient as you are with the excavator.
We know you're a professional.
Let's see. Alright, I'm going to adjust the boom arm here. It's a little trickier when I get close to the machine. The further away I am, the better.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, man.
Hey Tommy, what's the status on coffee and donuts?
Not imminent, but not far off.
I've been hungry ever since the end of the excavation.
I was actually hoping that the boss was going to stop by the shop on the way back from the chiropractor, but it didn't happen.
You know, there is a Krispy Kreme on the way there. I could have gotten us 2 dozen for $5.
Oh my goodness.
It's almost like they're giving those donuts away. Alright. Right. Let's get this in there. It's hard when I'm this close. I might have to adjust. There we go.
Are Krispy Kremes your favorite?
I love their glazed because they typically come out of the oven fresh, and when they're warm and fresh with the gooey glaze, just you can't beat it with a hot cup of.
Oh.
We really need to get Grey Wolf's walkie-talkie upgraded.
Is it cutting in and out again?
A little bit, yes.
I think it's my connection.
I'm going to just take a little step back here.
Yeah, I don't want to splash you. I don't think lie on exposed skin is good.
No, sir.
You don't have your protective vest on, so you're vulnerable to work site.
Person who mentioned that today.
At least by 20 or 30%.
That's a really good aim. I mean, I'm nearly 6 feet, and the tip of that pipe probably double my height in the end, so I'm impressed.
Thank you. Alright, give me a second. I have to blink.
No, don't do it. I think I have an imminent ETA of coffee and donuts. I don't know how you feel about getting to a stage and downing tools for a short period.
Yeah, we should be about finished. This is probably going to be the hardest part. The hardest parts seem to be the excavation and concrete pumping, dependent on the amount of walls I had to fill. There we go. Alright, so the rest of it's probably going to get leveled out. I'll finish this off.
To move the mixer.
Yes, you can pull it away. Anything that I waste is
Ta-da!
Okay, now time for the drain pipes.
There's still 60% in the green concrete mixer, by the way.
Oh, perfect. Typically, you need a lot more concrete.
It's like a praying mantis, that thing.
It is. It's like a creature.
Unfortunately, my scheduled break has arrived.
All right, Tommy. I think we could pick this up later.
Sure thing.
We've got everything we need. We can save this for a part 2.
That sounds like an epic plan.
Either later today or later on this week. Maybe even pick up where we left off with the developers. We'll see.
Sure thing. I'm going to be around later this evening after my break, so feel free to catch me on an email or something like that, and we'll take it from there.
Certainly.
Awesome. I look forward to it, whichever direction we take.
Thank you for joining us today, Tommy, UK. It was always a pleasure to stream with you.
Thank you very much for the invitation, as always, and if it's not before, then look forward to seeing what Friday brings. Hopefully should be available. I think the times cross over quite well, so let me know where we stand with everything.
Certainly.
Alright guys, well, I hope you and Jacob enjoy the rest of your circumstance this evening.
Thank
You too, Tommy.
Take care guys.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right.
Grey Wolf
Concrete pump.
Construction signing off.
We will catch you guys another time. Please remember to catch us on October 11th and watch out for our live streams in the future.